Hey guys, so recently I did a top 10 serum for around $10 list, and you guys like that, and you mentioned you want to see moisturizers. So today I've got the top 10 plus a couple moisturizers for around $10. So starting out my list is one that I always keep a backup of, and that is the CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. It does a really good job hydrating. I like to use this, especially like on my neck at night. And it does a great job, no fragrance, no alcohol, and very well packaged. So this tops off my list. So I haven't done an official review of this one yet, but I definitely will. But overall, really like this one. My second on the list is one I recently reviewed, which is the e.l.f. Super Hydrate Moisturizer, which is a great moisturizer, super affordable. Although the packaging of this is terrible for the beneficial ingredients they've included, so definitely replant it in an airless jar or a tube. But overall, this is a great one. I think it's about $12. It's newer from e.l.f. They came out with a few new products, and I've tried most of those, but this one definitely was the winner of those. So this is a good one, and also super affordable. The Inkey List recently released a few new products. These are at Cult Beauty right now. I believe they're coming to Sephora soon. They released these two new moisturizers. They also released an oil cleanser, and then they also have a niacinamide serum coming out. So these will be at Sephora soon, but really love the snow mushroom. It's kind of a gel texture and it absorbs pretty quickly and does a very nice job hydrating skin. And also the Bakuchiol serum, which I believe is about 1%, which is a retinol alternative. So if you wanted to try the herbivore serum, they have one with this, which I believe is about $50. Wait a little bit or check out Cult Beauty, and you can get this one for about $10. So super nice, creamy, does a great job, loving it. So anyway, so those are a couple new good ones. Cetaphil Redness Relieving Nighttime Moisturizer. This is a good one. It definitely has some good ingredients, hydrating ingredients as well. Some niacinamide in there, shea butter, a lot of good things to soothe sensitive skin. I wouldn't say this does a ton to actually make red skin like look better, but it does hydrate and soothe it. So if it's irritated or you did too much exfoliating or too much retinol, this is a good one to turn to, and also well packaged and also super affordable. It's newer, so it hasn't been out for a long time, but definitely a good option if you're looking for a good affordable soothing moisturizer. This is a good one to check out. So loving that one. The Simple brand, they've got a lot of good stuff out. Most of I think actually all of them are fragrance free, and most of them don't contain denatured alcohol or drying ingredients. They've got some good cleansers, hydrators, micellar cleansers, things like that. But this one is a good one, a gel moisturizer, which does a good job hydrating skin. It doesn't have a super long ingredient list, but it does have a few good ingredients in there to hydrate your skin, and nothing bad. So if you have sensitive skin, this is a good one. So definitely worth checking out. And the Makeup Revolution, Skincare Revolution brand, London. This is a good one. They claim it as a gel cream, but I would say this is more of a cream and not so much gel. But really love this. I've actually been seeing it now pop up at Marshall's here and there, but doesn't have so much of a gel texture, more of a creamy whipped texture. But really like it. Not a huge fan of the jar packaging. But I believe it's like $6, right around there. So you can't go wrong, even if it's not packaged the best. It's still a good option, no fragrance and things like that. So like this one. This one's a bit more hydrating. So if you have oily skin, this one might not be the best. But if you have super dry skin like this one, I use during the winter a lot, and it really helped my skin come through on those super dry days. So that's a good one. I couldn't go through a good top 10 list without The Ordinary, and their natural moisturizing factors plus hyaluronic acid is a decent one, although it seems to be really love or hate. So it doesn't have fragrance or alcohol, but some people just dislike it. It's not the most hydrating product I would ever say, but it can do a good job. It's well packaged, has some good ingredients in there, and hydrates moderately. So if you have more oily skin, you might appreciate this a bit more than those with dry skin. And I believe this one's right around $6 too. So this is a decent one. The Ordinary is a lot. I could have made a whole list with just The Ordinary products, but I really want to include all brands just to kind of give everyone a good idea. If somebody doesn't like this brand, they can check out something else from a different brand. So anyway, so Derma E, this one is not the best for sensitive skin, but if you don't have sensitive skin, it is a decent option. It does have a very small amount of fragrance in it. I haven't had any issues with it, but it's a good hydrating night cream. I also like their Peptides and Collagen cream as well, but this one was a little bit more for, you know, those with drier skin, but not super sensitive. So like it, very hydrating, nice. I'm not a huge fan of the jar packaging, but again, it's rather affordable, so you can afford to put in a tube or an airless jar. So anyway, so this is the Benton brand, and they're a K-Beauty brand, so you really have to shop around. This is their Aloe and Propolis gel, and I really love the texture of it. I like using this on my neck a lot. It's got a really nice gel texture to it. I initially bought this. I was going to try and use it with my new face, but that didn't work out the best. I ended up with just a regular aloe cream or serum, but this one's super affordable. You definitely have to do a little bit of shopping because you can pay $25 somewhere and then like $8 another place. So do a little bit of Googling before you pick it up, but it's got a good combination, no fragrance, and it's rather hydrating as well. So, and it layers nicely. So if you like a lot of layers, this is a good one. And if you like to include some propolis, it's a nice option. So that's a good one as well. And then last, I debated between the Cosrx Hydra Power Cream or the Essence, and I really like the Essence. The cream is great as well, but I like the Essence a bit more. I'm already on my second bottle of it, and really like this. It's a good hyaluronic acid essence. The moisturizer is great as well. You can't go wrong with either. No fragrance, no alcohol. If you have more oily skin, I think you'll probably like the Essence. If you have drier skin, the cream is probably where you want to go. So anyway, so I think I did 12 products. I meant to do 10, but I really had a hard time breaking things down as usual. I want to give you guys more options rather than less options, I guess. So anyway, so those are my top 10 products, moisturizers, under $10, under and around $10. Under $10 is a bit too strict because there are a lot for like $10.99 or $12. And I'm like, well, if it's 10 or 12, $2 doesn't necessarily make or break the purchase. So anyway, those are that, and definitely leave a thumbs up or a comment if you've tried any of these, or if you have a favorite moisturizer that is under and around $10, definitely leave a comment. And thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow.